birthday. Here we are. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I'm not really in the mood for a party. I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to go home.
Did we do something wrong?
No, it wasn't you guys. But I've got to get this one to bed and he won't sleep with the noise.
Well, we could keep it down for an hour. Where's Nicole?
I really think we should get going.
Thank you, Luke.
But my car's down the road. Who wants a ride?
Should we risk it?
I cannot get any more bored than I am already.
Night.
Night.
Bye. Right, monkey, upstairs. Hi. I'm going to put this one down. I might read to him for a while.
And then will you come for some cake?
It looks lovely.
No, I'm tired.
But it's your birthday. You have to.
With you two not talking to each other, how much fun would that be?
I'm sorry. I should have invited you.
Thank you.
I suppose I just thought you wouldn't be into it.
My own daughter's birthday.
After last week's party, you made it pretty clear you didn't approve.
I hope we weren't going to have a repeat of that. Everyone prancing around in netball bibs.
No, but...
But what?
Well, I just think Maya had the right idea. You probably would be happier sitting down to a nice, quiet dinner.
Because I'm too old and too much of a prude for anything else?
I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what it sounds like. I mean, I've been to some pretty wild parties in my time.
And the Waikato.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I've racked up more birthday parties than all of you, and suddenly all I'm fit for is a cup of tea and a lie down.
A few days ago, you were calling me a bad influence because Maya dared to have a good time.
Now we're getting somewhere. You didn't invite me to the party because you didn't like me telling Maya what I thought of you. It was revenge, pure and simple.
That is so not true.
Oh, I've heard more than enough from you. I'm going home. It's past my bedtime.
I missed you this morning. You didn't have to sleep in the spare room.
I didn't want to wake you. You were out to it.
Not really. Did you and Mum manage to sort things out?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We're friends again.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Yesterday was awful.
First birthday with me, and it's the worst one you've ever had.
Not really. 12 through to 16 was pretty bad too.
What can I do to make it up to you?
Come to lunch. You, me and Mum, and we can forget yesterday ever happened.
Sure. Sounds good. Listen carefully, I only have a minute. Maya's parking the car. I said I had to run for the loo.
Fascinating.
She's going to ask you to have lunch with us. She thinks we made up last night.
How did you get that idea?
From me. I wanted to cheer her up.
And get yourself back in her good books, I bet. Well, I hope you don't expect me to go along with your lies.
Maya is going to walk in here any minute, smiling. Do you really want to be the one to pull the rug out from under her?
What do you want me to do? Slap on a smile and pretend that we're all buddy-buddy?
Would it really hurt that much?
Morning. Hi. Did Nicole tell you about lunch?
She mentioned something, yes.
Nothing flash, just the three of us in the cafe, but it's my shout.
Why?
To say thank you for yesterday. I know it didn't turn out the way either of you planned, and I'm sorry that I got all grumpy on it.
Apology accepted. But that doesn't mean you have to buy me lunch.
Me neither.
Gosh, you two agreeing on something. Well, it's tough because I'm paying, and that's final. Just tell me you'll be there.
Of course I will.
Yay. It might have to be a late one. Is 2 o'clock okay?
Thank you.
Careful. You don't want to ruin your appetite. You have a big lunch to look forward to.
I'm not even hungry.
What's the matter? Guilt getting the better of you?
I tried to say sorry last night. You walked out on me.
I mean guilt about lying to Maya.
I had to tell her something.
Anything but the truth.
And what would that be? Your mother hates me and I don't know why.
Hate is a very strong word.
Close enough.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking for some cutlery and it's going to walk about from the cafe.
Stray looking knife right there. Probably one of yours.
Yeah, I think it might be.
It's not as if I nicked it. It was in the drawer.
Yeah, with half a dozen others probably.
So you think I'm a thief now as well?
Hi. Hope you're saving some room for lunch.
That's what Yvonne just said. Would you like half?
No, thanks.
I'll save it for later.
I'm making tea. Who wants one?
Not for me. I better get back.
See you at lunchtime.
It's nice to see you two getting on again.
Yeah. No tea for me either. I'm saving myself.
Man, what was that about?
What?
Those two. They were staring daggers when I walked in. Then they started sniping at each other. Just when I was getting ready to knock their heads together, you show up and suddenly it's all lovey-dovey.
Really? Maybe I have that effect on people.
Maya's discharging a patient. She won't be long.
Before she gets here, there's something I want to say. I walked out last night for a reason.
What was that?
You might have thought that you were apologising, but all I heard was condescension, and I'm sick of it.
Do you know why I think you left? Because we were getting somewhere near the truth and you didn't like it.
Well, come on, let's hear it.
What do you think we're really fighting about?
I'm waiting for you to tell me.
The social club. Before I took over as president, we were getting on fine.
Might have something to do with it. It's not very nice being told you're incompetent.
I never said.
Oh, no? You only persuaded half my colleagues to stick their hands up and vote against me.
I wonder if they would have done that if they knew what they were getting instead. I'm the one that turned out to be incompetent.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The books are a mess.
You had a bit of bad luck with your fundraising. It takes a while to know what works and what doesn't.
I should have listened to you.
You'll get there. And you'll do it in your own way. You don't need some old fuddy-duddy telling you how.
I know what I do need. A good treasurer. Please.
Of course.
Thank you. What's wrong?
If we're being honest, it wasn't just about the social club, was it?
Wasn't it?
This will sound terrible. You're not supposed to be jealous of your own children. I don't mean jealous. Envious.
I don't understand.
I look at what you and Maya have together and I miss it. And I lean on Maya far too much. I know I do. The fact is that I'm not very good at sharing her. Not these days.
I get jealous too.
I don't blame you with me getting in the way all the time.
No, you and Maya, you're so solid. Okay, you have all those little fights, but you're always going to be there for each other. I haven't spoken to my mother for months. Mother's Day, I thought about it. I was going to call. I had my hand on the phone, and then I couldn't do it. What's the point? I thought it's never going to be any different.
She might surprise you one day.
I wonder. Can we please just not fight anymore?
And Nicole, if you could do room 4, please, which leaves the single rooms to you, Wendy. Any questions?
Actually, Vasa, do you mind if I switch with Nicole?
Why?
Mrs. Easton is having her thoracentesis today. I'd really like to assist.
First time for you? Well, it's always good to see a nurse who wants to further herself. Fine with me if that's okay with Nicole.
Be my guest.
Sorted. Anything else? All right, have a good day. Thanks, everyone.
That went well.
Well, I have worked as a charge nurse before. Pretty successfully, actually.
I know. I'll leave you alone soon.
So, are you buying Vasa's nicey nice act?
Well, who says it's an act? Maybe she's realised she was out of line with us.
Or she's holding her tongue because she's being monitored. What happens when Maya backs off?
She won't start with us again, not after this.
She might. Us or someone else, only this time she'll keep it under wraps for sure.
Guess we can only wait and find out.
Or we test her while Maya's still on the case.
Deliberately stir up trouble, you mean? No chance.
It's the right thing to do, Wendy. Otherwise, Vasa...
No. I've been in trouble twice since I've been here. I'm not getting any more. Just leave things alone.
You said the IV site's pretty sore. It looks like it might have tissued.
Well, it's coming out now, Mrs. Cashel.
Not a moment too soon. Nicole, your new admission's here.
I'll be right with you. Just let me finish this first.
I pressed the call button for Mrs. Cashel. Her IV's tissued and needs removing.
Or Nicole can deal to that after she's seen to a new admission. The patient's waiting.
We'll only be a few minutes.
Okay, Vasa?
No, it's not okay. Since when do GPs get to commandeer my nurses?
It's a fluid removal, and it could have been done by now if we weren't arguing about it.
And I'm standing right here, ready to go. Isn't it more efficient if I just do it rather than having to come back?
Fine, have it your way.
Thank you, Vasa.
I don't mention it.
Lucky you were here. She managed to keep her cool.
Let's just get the job done quickly, shall we?
I mind if you cancel? Fine, Ola. No, I'll honour your mother. No, you don't need to tell me anything. No, forget it. I'll see you later. Bye. How's your shift going? Are you up to speed?
I will be if you can give me a quick hand showering Mr. Cole after this.
Unless, of course, you've got some GP to run around after.
I'd be happy to help. If you've got a problem with my work this morning, perhaps you should take it up with Maya. I'm sure she'll be all ears.
Why would I want to involve Maya? There's nothing we can't work out between us. Just get your priorities straight in the future. I need you two to check the emergency trolley. It wasn't done yesterday.
Sure, no problem.
Sorry, I'm due in surgery soon. I need to grab some food, fuel up.
You've had your breaks already. You should have scheduled the last one close to your start time in theatre.
Isn't hindsight a wonderful thing?
I can do the trolley myself, no problem.
This isn't your call to make, Wendy. You'll do the trolley just as I asked, and then you'll go to theatre.
I just need to eat something first.
You won't starve. And next time, you'll think twice before spending all your time and energy trying to get under my skin.
Well, that's not hard, is it? Every little thing annoys you, and you can't wait to find somebody to take it out on.
I think I've been patience itself today.
Only because Maya's been watching. But if you think you can go back to bullying us the moment she stops watching, you can think again. Right, Wendy?
Anything to say?
She's too scared. That's why. She's...
No. You, Miller, are a nasty little madam who's asking for trouble. And here's a warning for you. Don't be surprised when you get it back in spades. Now go and do what you're told.
He's a bit hypertensive. His BP has dropped to 90 systolic. I said his blood pressure has dropped.
I heard you.
So where are the funky tunes today, Isaac?
On the mood.
Can we have a vote on that? Nicole. I'm just saying, you could cut the air in here today.
For once, I agree with Dr. Worthington. Silence in this instance is highly desirable.
For a whole hour and a half, we'll go nuts.
Diathermy.
Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase still life sketching.
Like we haven't heard that 100 times before.
Come on, guys. That was my best shot.
Pass me swab. Suction.
Do you mind if I ask how that one went?
It's all right.
A bit tense.
You could say that.
Look, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I really need to know if Isaac and Luke are going to be able to work together successfully.
The patient lived.
They're bad.
You know what it's like in theatre. A relaxed atmosphere's important. Makes a long, difficult job easier for everyone. But those two,
No music, no laughs, no conversation. It was the longest hour and a half of my life.